Hey, good afternoon. Welcome on back. I'm meteorologist Julia Kwedi. Still keeping up with that same above average warm temperatures here in the coastal bend for now. We are expecting a cool down coming in though shortly after that next cold front passes on through, looking ahead towards your Wednesday. But for now, again, things are on the warm and muggy side for us. A couple passing showers as well throughout this morning and maybe a little this afternoon too. But now for the most part, things are looking to be dry here in the coastal bend as we take a look at our C. Stacy Sky Cam over in Snoopy's Pier, looking at that dry moment that we're having here, particularly over in Snoopy's. But we can see a little bit of that cloud cover that may be related to a couple coastal showers that are just kind of off into our Gulf waters at the moment, because looking at Doppler radar, we can see a couple showers are still happening in our coastal waters at this moment, but just not really much shower activity that's getting pushed on through into our mainland area here. So for now, things are pretty much dry for this afternoon, but shower activity is expected to ramp up certainly as we look ahead towards tomorrow, and that's also going to be associated with our next cold front expected to pass on through. But right now, taking a look at our current temperatures, again, very warm, muggy day in the coastal bend, still having our temperatures above average, at least into the mid to upper 70s, reaching as high as the lower 80s, sitting at 81 degrees here in Corpus Christi, 82 over in Ingleside, 79 here in Rockport, and 75 over in Port Aransas. Still having a bit of a difference in discrepancy between our air temperatures and our feel-like temperatures just because of all that moisture that's building here in the coastal bend at this moment, thanks to those southeasterly winds still coming at a pretty fast pace. So we're still having some breezy conditions still lasting throughout our work week at the moment from those southeasterly winds. But again, not too strong, not too blustery, just a little bit of a breezy wind action happening for us, just going a little bit above 15 miles an hour here in Corpus Christi. But that main component that is also associated with those wind directions coming from the southeast is all that moisture and humidity that is continuing to build here in the coastal bend at this moment. We can see all across the area we're at least having very muggy conditions, maybe flirting a little bit to that 70 range, into that oppressive zone in terms of how much humidity and moisture is across the area at this moment. But again, it's this moisture that's going to be interacting with the leading edge of that cold front that's going to provide us, of course, our rain chances coming in as we look ahead towards tomorrow. But another thing that we got to look forward to tomorrow too, on the hazardous side though, is of course a dense fog advisory that's going to go into place 3 o'clock in the morning on your Wednesday. It's going to continue to be in place until 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be affecting practically all of our counties here in the coastal bend, with having very poor visibility tomorrow morning. So make sure you're just driving carefully, giving yourself extra time on those roadways as you start your morning commute, just to make sure you're keeping yourself and of course your fellow neighbors safe. But looking at our big weather picture, this is the leading edge of a stationary front that kind of caused a little bit of those pop-up showers that we saw throughout parts of this morning, as well as through a little bit this afternoon, particularly for our coastal neighborhoods. But of course, the main appetizer for us for what's going to offer us that cool down and heavier rainfall that we expect to be in the forecast for tomorrow is the leading edge of that cold front that's just making its way through our mountain states. Again, going to slowly make its way to the coastal bend. Timing wise, be around midday on our Wednesday, completely passing through by the time it gets around 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow on your Wednesday as well. That's will have, of course, all that moisture completely pushed out of the area. So things will then at that point be on the drier side. But timing on that shower activity around midday, the leading edge of that cold front just arriving, causing a little bit of those scattered showers, just passing through parts of our northern neighborhoods and communities. And then of course that shower action will start to venture its way on south, maybe get a bit heavy at times through some areas as look ahead towards around the afternoon hours on your Wednesday. Particularly your 7-day forecast, warm for now, but then cooler temperatures on the way after that cold front passes through.